Alright guys, it's actually been a while since I've posted a video, but main reason why I haven't really been posting like that is because I've just been procrastinating. I haven't really had proper motivation to post videos like this. So if you're someone who subscribes to my channel, you would know that I've just been making songs and just short videos here and there, but deep down I haven't actually had motivation to post videos. But I feel like I have a bit of motivation to do so now. It's a point where I want to make more videos. I want my channel to grow, so it's a point where I just gotta start from baby steps and everything. But yeah, I just want to give my opinions on the whole Deontay Wilder fight that's happening June 27th, which is Friday. Here he is right here, guys. Wilder vs Hernan. It's come to a point where I would like to react to things more and also talk about things as well. Maybe start my own podcasts and just talk about stuff. But yeah, I like to talk about boxing. I like to give my opinion on it. I'm someone who studies a bachelor degree in sports journalism, so I know a thing or two about reacting to things within the sports industry. I really like to talk about boxing. So with that being said, I'd like to give my opinions on the whole Deontay Wilder versus Henderson fight. I don't really know his name. I think it's Tyrell. I haven't really done much research on him, which I should have actually, but this is Deontay Wilder's comeback fight that's happening on Friday. Now I just want to take this time to talk about how it's been looking for Deontay Wilder. Now, as you know, it hasn't been looking well for him. He's been losing fights after fight after fight. He lost to Joseph Parker.
You see him do that exact same thing and throw the right hand right to the gut.
He lost to Tyson Fury not once but twice.
He puts him down! Fury scores the knock-him out! He's going for it here in the third round! Hey now, trying to stay up, hard body shot by Fury. Has Wilder wobbling back, 2 minutes to go. Uppercut by Fury! Right hand by Fury, somehow staying on his feet. Taking supernatural strength. Fury throwing that uppercut again! And down goes Wilder, and that's it! The Gypsy King is the heavyweight champion of the world.
He lost to Zhang's too.
That's it. Yeah. Good. Now right there, go with the space you got.
So it's come to a point where he doesn't really have it in him anymore. So my personal opinion is to be I feel like he should retire. But there's a point where if he wants to continue fighting, that's fine. But I feel like this fight that is taking place on Friday, this is his last chance. I think this is his last chance. If there's a point where he loses this fight again, and we can tell that you don't have it in you anymore, I think there's a point where he should just, not saying he should quit because he's trash and everything, but I think it's a time where you should actually sit down and reflect and know you're out of time. You don't have it in you anymore. And plus, knowing fully well that boxing is also a very dangerous sport. People get hurt, people get injured very badly. They end up in the hospital, even paralyzed as well. So there's a point where it's not healthy for you to be coming back into the ring, taking that many shots, getting knocked out, brutally injured and everything. It's not good for you. So I think it's a point where he should just be around his family more. I'm not saying he's not there, but I feel like it's a point where Deontay Wilder should, I think it's time to talk about retirement. Yeah. Personally, I really think that if he was to have one more fight, I think he should fight Francis Ngannou. I think it only makes sense for him to fight Ngannou instead of Tyrell or Henderson. I don't really know his name well, but his opponent does look dangerous though. I'm not saying his opponent is not serious. You never know. I mean, it could be the same thing with Andy Ruiz. Was it AJ the first time? We all thought Andy was going to get punched up, but he beat him the first time. But with this fight, it's kind of different because AJ was on a winning streak and he was doing well, so we all thought he was going to win. So with this fight, it's you never know. You never know. Me personally, if I was to predict the winner of this fight, I would say Tyrell Henderson. Yeah, but if Deontay Wilder can prove everyone wrong, then sure. But overall, I don't think it's looking well for him at the moment. I also, as well, going back to that whole Francis Ngannou fight, I do think he should fight Ngannou instead. I think I think this is a dream opponent match, a dream fight. You know, I actually want to see this as well. I feel like in boxing, yeah, they tend to make fights that are kind of pointless. And I'm like, well, what's this? Like, we don't actually care about these fights. You know, I'd much rather see AJ versus Tyson Fury. I'd much rather see Deontay and Ngannou. You know, all these fights. You know, I would like to see them, but it's like they're not really making it. So it's like, from there, that's how you know boxing can actually just die down. But yeah, just to give it like a quick prediction as well, if Francis Ngannou and Deontay Wilders to fight, I would still say Ngannou would win, but I feel like it would be like a decent fight at least. Yeah, but yeah, overall, I think this is Deontay Wilders' last chance. I don't know if he has it in him anymore. I even saw reports saying that, you know, he's gonna show us that, you know, he's that same person he was back in the day, knockout power and everything. But I'm like, I mean, I'll believe it when I see it, but we'll believe it when we see it. But I think there's a point where if it's not in you anymore and you can't do anymore, then I think you should just hang up the gloves. Now, this is not me like dissing him or like saying he's trash and this and that, but I think it's only right that he should retire from here. You know, I like Deontay. I like him very well. I think he's a good boxer. I'm not saying he's trash. He's not, because it's very hard to box as well. You know, I'm not even good at boxing myself, but I think it's a point where I'm just giving my opinion, and I just think that what I'm saying is right. If it's not in him anymore, then he should just retire. You know, because it's not healthy for you to be getting in the ring and fighting over and over again and taking such like brutal punches. You know, you got knocked out heavy by Tyson Fury twice. Joseph Parker pressured you. You got knocked down silly by Zhang. So it's like, it's only right to like really sit down and be like, alright, cool, should I continue boxing or not? And if you choose to continue boxing, that's fine with me. I mean, I don't have a problem with it. But I feel like there's a point where like really like I'll really consider your health problems first. Yeah, I think there's a point where like better safe than sorry, if you know what I mean. But yeah, but in conclusion, my prediction for this fight, I say Tyrrell Henderson wins by round 3 KO. But if Deontay Wilder can prove us wrong, then so sure. Yeah, that's pretty much what I wanted to say. I just wanted to give my opinion on the fight. I will be posting more. I want to post more. I want my channel to grow, so if I want it to grow, I need to post more. But yeah, that's what I had to say.